Let's start with just Lior Burman, the guy who came out of Mountain Brook and here in the Birmingham area, walked on and played 5 years, earning a scholarship and becoming a contributor, goes down late in that game with a knee injury. It is a torn ACL, and Lior's career at Auburn is over with. He ended up playing in 86 games in an Auburn uniform and just became a big contributor at different points in his career. Ball hog, can shoot the three, and you just hate to see when seasons end short in your final year like this.
Yeah, really sad because, there's still a huge expectation with this Auburn team. And he was a contributor. One of those, we talk about Auburn, one of the best benches in all of college basketball and how much production comes off that bench. He was one of those guys.
Yeah, some people say, I don't know why he got as much playing time as he did over the years. He was a guy, to me, that sort of was symbolic of the way Bruce Pearl coaches, man. He likes a guy that can get in. He may play 4 minutes one game, he may play 18 another.
Oh, effort
just brings
guy.
Attitude. Yeah,
effort guy, no doubt. Defensive liability at times, no doubt. You saw that as well. But this is a kid that doesn't have the God-given ability, a lot of these guys, but to be able to go out there and play and get those minutes for a top 25 program like that, that's impressive.
Yeah, and 86 games he played in, and I think that's it, man. If you've got a skill set like a Holloway or Johni Broome, and you see Lior Burman go out there and bust his butt for the team, it sort of makes you look in the mirror moment and say, why am I not playing as hard as Lior is?
Yeah,
and that can be sort of a guy that leads the pace.
And speaking of Aiden Holloway, another just head-scratching performance this past weekend against Mississippi State. Look, and they didn't need it. They controlled that entire game. They never trailed. But Aiden plays 21 minutes, only takes one shot.
Yeah, I don't know if you want him shooting once you get to be I don't know if you want him. Seriously, he had one game where he hit 5 threes at Georgia, but other than that, you cannot call his shot consistent.
No, but I don't really know watching that game how involved he was. He had, the one assist. He had one field goal attempt. To me, it's almost J.D. Davison. We heard so much from him for Alabama last year. And this is kind of a similar look to me.
You need him to not be turning it over. You need Trey when he's in there to have the offense. But as far as this team is going to go, it's going to be on the backs of Johni Broome and Jalen Williams and Chad Baker-Mazara. And sadly, I don't think the guards are going to lead the way, the two guards there. You need them to just be good with the basketball and help you out defensively. And Holloway's quick as a hiccup, so that helps out a lot.
Yeah, I do think guys like Donaldson and KD coming off the bench, and then, you got really good production from Denver Jones this past weekend. Those are going to be – you're going to get what you're going to get from the strength, which is that front court in Broome and Williams. But if you can have big game from one of those guards, that could be the difference to continue to advance into March.
What is amazing now, 9 3-pointers for Auburn in this game, 9 of 19. They don't shoot the same amount as Alabama, who was 9 of 37. So they hit the same number, but with 18 less tries at Auburn. 47% from three. They're shooting the three ball pretty good as they enter their final week in 2 gimme games for Auburn, Missouri and Georgia. Here's Bruce Pearl after the beatdown of number 30 in the KenPom, Mississippi State. It's easily an NCAA tournament team, and they revenged the loss in Starkville with a win at Auburn.
Bruce, you guys have hit 40% or more of your threes for 3 straight games. It's the first time y'all done that since 2017. Just you talked about the importance of knocking out shots this close. Just how pleased are you with your team's response in that area, especially coming off that Kentucky loss?
Well, think about our conversations about this team this summer on the heels of last year's team that didn't shoot it very well, and we all thought this was a good shooting team. We all did, and my emphasis to the guys right now, it's March. It's March, and it's time to, make shots, not take shots. And guys been putting in the work, and that's what it takes to win.
At Missouri, I think, is 0-16 in the league. Am I correct?
Yeah, that's a win.
Yeah, and then at home to Georgia.
That's a win.
That's a win. So Auburn's going to get that much coveted double bye, And now the question will be, can Alabama hold on to its double bye? Tennessee's going to get one. Kentucky and Florida surging, trying to get that double bye situation.
I didn't realize this, but just watching the game, something I learned on Saturday, all 22 of Auburn's wins are by 11-plus points.
Yeah, when they win, it's double digits.
But, I mean, every game. And
Yeah.
20 of those 22 by 15-plus. So you wonder, does this have any effect when you get into these really tight games in the tournament?
So late in the game, if Auburn's not comfortably up, keep an eye on how they handle pressure minutes late in the contest.
You know, you start to look, it's like they haven't had a buzzer beater like game all year. Even their losses, lost by 6 to Baylor, 5 to App State, 4 to Alabama, 6 to Mississippi State, 15 to Florida, 11 to Kentucky, and 8 to Tennessee. They haven't been in a one-possession game all year.
Yeah, but those are all close games. Most of those were away from Neville Arena. So really only the Florida game and the Kentucky game got out of hand.
Yeah, I'm just saying, when you play in a league like the SEC, you typically see a lot of one-possession games.
Yeah, we'll see how, keep an eye on those pressure minutes down the stretch.